Yes, I'm talking about LinkedIn polls again. There's a reason why this topic continues to populate, and there's a reason why I continue to talk about them because, simply put, they work. There's really no other way that I can describe it. And what I'm going to be doing today in this training, in this episode, is really breaking down why you should conduct one LinkedIn poll per week and how it could benefit your business. Now, before we dive in, I mentioned this in the previous training and episode that Nancy and I are preparing for the first time ever to open the doors to a brand new community that we've created called the Expert Content Society. This is for business professionals, service-based business professionals, coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs that are looking to elevate their business through LinkedIn content. So this is a private community that is solely focused on helping you create better content on LinkedIn that engages your audience, increases your engagement, and obviously increases your business. There is going to be monthly workshops, monthly challenges, playbooks. There's going to be AI prompts and tools and everything that you could require to succeed on LinkedIn through your content, you will find in this community. We have a wait list, and the first 100 people on the wait list actually get privy to discounted pricing when we do open the doors at the end of March. So if you would like to join the wait list to get the discounted pricing when we do open the doors at the end of March, all you have to do is type the word wait list in the comments, or that's if you're watching on social. If you're listening on the podcast, just go into the description of the episode, click the link, and sign yourself up. So we're about almost halfway full on the wait list. So it's 100 spots that will get discounted pricing when we do open the door. So make sure you grab one of those remaining spots. Now, why should you conduct one LinkedIn poll per week? So first and foremost, you have to stop thinking LinkedIn polls as a way to just ask your audience how they take their coffee, if they like cats or dogs. You have to look at LinkedIn polls from the perspective of market research. So, what is market research? Well, every single one of us is building a different market, target market on LinkedIn, our network of connections, right? The way that you allow people to cross the bridge and walk across to work with you, because remember, 88% of people on LinkedIn are in a decision-making role. So 12% are providing the services, the products, the goods, whatever you're putting out there. So you're in that 12%. You need to find out what your audience is struggling with. What are their pain points? What are the things that they are looking for solutions for? The only way to ask and to find out is by leveraging LinkedIn poll questions. Simple example, I asked my audience last week, what content do you post most often? Video content, LinkedIn polls, image text posts, other comment below. The answer that got the least amount of votes was ding, 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 LinkedIn polls. So what that tells me is through that market research, people may not know the value of conducting a weekly LinkedIn poll for market research. So as a content creator, as an educator, as a coach and consultant myself, it's my duty and it's my job to provide the reasons why someone should be doing one poll question a week. So you need that market research. If you're wondering why your engagement rate is low, no one's commenting, no one's liking, it's literally just going out to no one, maybe you're not talking about the things that they want to hear or want to know about. That's why asking the right questions lead to the right answers, and you do need the market research. Now, the second thing that LinkedIn polls allow you to do is they allow you to engage your audience in a different way. Well, just think about most of the content that's going out there, right? There's text posts, there's image text posts, there's carousel posts, there's articles, there's videos, there's newsletters, right? It's a lot of written content, right? So the engagement rate, the time that people are spending scrolling through, you have to grab people's attention, A, very quickly, and B, you want to make it very easy for them to engage. Well, how does that apply to LinkedIn poll questions? Well, number one, it engages them a different way. So it's almost like a quick hit type post. So they're reading this short bulleted question, right? What content do you post most often on LinkedIn? And there's buttons that they can literally vote right there. They can just click polls. They can click image text post. They can click very quickly a video, right? So it captures more of that quick hit attention. Because think about it, the time that it takes for someone to read through a post or to watch a video like this or listen to a podcast episode like this or read a newsletter edition, it's time intensive. So you have a greater opportunity of engaging your audience in a different way, in a much more streamlined fashion, by breaking up the monotony of your content strategy. So if you're doing a ton of image text posts, if you're doing a lot of videos, if you're doing a lot of long form content, throw a curveball at your audience. Throw in a market research poll once a week and see how it lands with your audience. Now, the third and final reason why you should conduct a LinkedIn poll per week, it will act as a lead generation tool. Well, what does that mean? So you need to think about your LinkedIn polls as market research for problems or things that your ideal network and connections are looking for solutions for. So let me give you another example. I conduct a LinkedIn poll that says, yes or no, are you generating consistent leads on LinkedIn? Yes, no, other, comment below. Very simple poll question. It's a very straightforward answer, right? A question that's going to allow a very straightforward answer. And say the majority of the people vote no. They're not generating leads currently on LinkedIn. Well, as the author of that LinkedIn poll, I can actually click on all the votes and I can see exactly who voted for what. Specifically, I can click to see which people said they are not having success generating leads on LinkedIn. So what does that tell me? These people are warmed up. They've engaged, they've stepped forward, and they have said, hey, I'm struggling here. I'm not generating leads on LinkedIn. So what can I do? Well, proactively, I can reach out to them, send them a private message, and say, hey, Steve, thanks for voting in my poll about generating leads on LinkedIn. I noticed that you said you're having some difficulties. If you're ever open to a conversation of how I can help you in your business, just reach out and we can definitely set up a free call. That's it. So I'm not asking for a call. I'm just letting Steve know that I'm here if he wants a solution to that problem. So that example right there, just think about if you conduct a weekly LinkedIn poll that is directed towards the audience that you've been building on LinkedIn and their problems, and you're providing a solution on the back end of that, you will have people to reach out every single week like that. And that's why it is so important for you to conduct a LinkedIn poll question once a week, right? So you need the market research. It engages your audience in a different way, and it also acts as that lead generation tool. So one final reminder, again, if you're watching on social, whether it's Facebook, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's YouTube, and you would like to be one of the first 100 people on the wait list for our brand new community, the Expert Content Society, it is a LinkedIn content specific community where we're teaching you how to elevate your business through our content creation process on LinkedIn. The first 100 people on that wait list, you are going to get discounted pricing for life for this amazing community that launches at the end of March. If you're watching on social, just type the word waitlist in the comments. We'll send you the link. If you're listening on the podcast, you don't have to look too far. Go to the description of this episode, click the link, and take one of the remaining spots there. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.